Well, hello and welcome to Good Knit Kisses. I'm your host, Kristen, and sorry, I'm still moving my camera around this morning. Hey, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Friday. We are coming up on Juneteenth here in Texas and getting ready to have a good little weekend. I have gotten myself a handle on the situation on my videos. Um, just wanted to pop in this morning and tell you guys what's coming up at Good Knit Kisses. Tomorrow we have a video launching as we do every Saturday or most Saturdays. And we have been in a crochet series here. Now, if you are a knitter and not a crocheter, I'm still going to say, I really hope that you try this video tomorrow, because even with some of the simplest of crochet stitches, once you get the hang of it, you are not going to want to pass up learning how to make this fantastic handle. So you can make this in any length, but this is our spiral crochet handle, and it is just such a beautiful, trendy, really, it's pretty timeless, honestly, because it's just such a good quality handle with a nice squish factor. It's just a nice round spherical shape. It had, well, not spherical, but anyway, it has a spiral shape to it. I mean, it's just so pretty. Anyway, it just keeps going in a spiral. You're not, you're working in the round, but you're never like fully connecting it. And so it has that twist going up the whole way. And honestly, you just do the same thing over and over and over again. So once you get how to begin it in the first row, it's really the repeat of the row after that that keeps going and going to get you what you need. And included in our pattern that's coming up for our crochet bag. So we have been on a series. We made a sunflower square in crochet. All right, so this pretty square here, you can make it in whatever colors you want. We call it sunflower because it's got a fun little flower in the middle. And then we have, we've got our bag handle that comes out tomorrow, but then next week we'll actually be putting those things together. So here are my handles. Look at that, really pretty length. Nice length. And then we have 13 squares that you make to put together this beautiful bag here. So this handle is being used here. So isn't that nice? So this video for the handle is coming out tomorrow. And again, whether you knit or crochet, this is a great one to learn. You just need your hook and some yarn and learn the beginning few rows. And once you've got that, it's really easy. It's one stitch over and over. So I don't even know what to tell you about that, but it does have a nice little stretch to it. So I wanted to tell you on our video here, I wanted to give you a couple little pointers about it. If you've ever made one of these before and you're finding too much stretch, I am going to give you some tips in that actual video of how to measure it properly so that it won't, so you'll know what that point of stretch is, and then you don't have too long of bag handles because they'll tend to grow on you. But I also want to give you another tip, which I included in part of the bag. I keep looking down, I don't know why. When I did the bag tutorial, which I've actually already made the tutorial, but it's not going to be out until next week. But actually how to keep them from stretching at all, and you can crochet it to the length that you actually want. And the easy part is you can just add in 2 to 3. I'm just showing one, but see, I have a contrasting color in here. See this beige color here? Okay, so this is, by the way, this strand of yarn here and this is a mercerized cotton. If you've ever tried to break apart cotton yarn, it pops really easy, but if you buy a mercerized one, it's really it has a high strength to it. I can't, with my strength in hands, I can't pull apart mercerized cotton. I have to use scissors. So if you use a strand of this, or 2 to 3 of a regular cotton strand, or another strand, like you can even use a nylon thread. Let me see if I've got my nylon crochet thread. I have like a, oh, where is it? It's like a cord. Why can't I find this? Right when I want to show y'all on camera and it's gone. Anyway, I don't have it with me, but you can get like a nylon cord thing that's thin. Anyway, but you can put this right in the middle as you're going, and you do it to the length that you want, add a couple of tails, and then as you're crocheting around in a circle, this thing just kind of lays to the side, and then when you're ready and done, it will add strength, and this will not start stretching. If I had taken that out, if I don't hold on to, let's not hold on to that part, I'm just going to hold on this, you can see that it's stretchy, right? I'm not holding on to this end here. Let me look at this end here. And you can see I cannot stretch it. But if I just hold on to my two other ends here, you can see that it's stretchy. So anyway, really quick thing right there. So you can play around with it and make it stretchy or not stretchy. So it's just really cool. So if you don't have it stretched, if you have that extra piece in there, it will retain this shape and not flatten out. It's never going to be fully flattened. Like I'm pushing in on this and it's going to have a nice squish factor. It's going to dent in, but it's not going to like lose that actual shape. So anyway, all right, I'm going to say hey to some people jumping on. Hey, Joanne, I see she jumped in here. Hey, Aziza. And we've got Cheryl, happy Friday. Good morning, Dolores. Hello, hello. Hi from New Zealand, Sarah Kay. Welcome. We've got Erin Hunter. Good morning. And Selena. We've got, oh, that's so fun. You love the handle. I'm so glad. Joanne loves this bag. I think she's going to make one, y'all. Carol, good morning. Hey, hey. Yes, I understand, Cheryl. We're on it. Let's see. Yes, and I'm going to be going and having a vacation soon. So is Joanne, and so we're going to be planning for that too. So right now we're concentrating on the crochet bag. I am going to be putting in a video for a liner. So you can, if you want to line your bag, you can do that. And then we're going to be working on some other stuff, but loom stuff will come. When I loom socks, I loom with reinforcement thread yarn, very thin, but very strong. Oh yeah. Yeah, you definitely want some nice strength in the bottom of those socks for no holes for the toes. Good morning, Alicia. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. So yeah, I'm so glad that you guys love this this handle and, well, the bag, of course. The bag is super cute. Anyway, I love it. I love that we made it lacy in the middle too. So many of the flower bags or sunflower things have a solid center to them, and I really like the laciness of this one. So yeah, my daughter's so excited because she's gonna be taking this on her trip, and so I'm actually making one for her taking to the beach and one with a liner. So she's really happy. I said, well, you better get me a couple of pictures on your trip. I'll share them with people. Be like, look, this is them in the wild. So anyway, yeah, so can use the same for reinforcement for handle. Yeah, you could use your same thread for that. So yeah, you can put this in the middle for like after the fact and kind of weave it in with your tapestry needle, but it's very easily done in the beginning. So I would just, figure out what length you want your handle and give yourself the extra length for tying it on or sewing it in, so enough of a tail on each end. You could even put a knot at the beginning and the end of what the length is that you want, so that way every time you hold up your tail, you can go, oh, well, we're going to this knot here, and we know this is the length here, and so you don't have to carry around a measuring tape everywhere. So that would be another way to just measure it properly. But I'm telling y'all in here now that I included the thing about measuring in the video for the handle. I've seen some other people's instructions for these handles, and no one tells you anything about the stretch, or not that I've noticed. And because I'm including this in a pattern, I was like, well, I'll just make my own video on the handle, because this is not, I mean, it's not a new concept. I didn't come up with this idea. It's just a simple stitch pattern, and you just keep repeating it. But understanding that it's going to stretch, you know, and whether you want it to, or prevent or measure for that ease, is completely up to you. And I think you should know about it. So yeah, so that's a good thing. It's a good thing. Hello from France. Bonjour. Comment allez-vous? I don't know. I don't remember much French, but I'm so glad you're here. Is it Caro? Welcome. Hi, Marlene. I saw you just jump in. I was like, oh, I think I see somebody. Yeah, I wish I had that. Gosh, I keep thinking, where did I place that? I was going to show y'all. It's from Red Heart. Sorry, I keep looking around like weird or something. I feel like I had pulled it out the other day. It's just not, it's not here, and it's driving me bonkers. I had set it aside. Oh well. Anyway, Red Heart makes this crochet thread. It's a nylon thread, and I'm trying to remember what number it is, but it's not as big as this particular thread. This is a number 4. It's probably more like a, it doesn't actually say 1 or 2 on it. It has like a number, and I don't know why it's escaping me, but I actually used it for a project, I don't know, 11 years ago, probably the first year, maybe in 2011, and I made this loom knit bag. And the loom knit bag, I added this particular crochet cording through, or nylon thread, in with the cotton yarn to give it support, and I just held the strings together with it. I can't remember if I used 2 strands of cotton yarn, and because I didn't know about mercerized cotton at the time, but still, it's still a good thing to have, because the nature of crochet is it's still going to stretch anyway, you know, so the mercerized cotton doesn't always do that, but the nylon thread was a good addition, especially when I was knitting, loom knitting. So I added that in there for strength with this bag, and anyway, that's how I knew about it. But it comes in like a little tiny spool, and I don't know how many colors it in, but I got it in black, so like reminds me of a seatbelt. So you're Carolyn. Okay, so fine, thanks, Carol. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. So anyway, that's really it for this week, but I just wanted to let you know, so if you did miss it, we did do the sunflower square last week, and then we're doing the handle is coming out tomorrow, and the pattern will be written up. We will have that on our blog. And then if you were waiting for making the bag, we are going to be making it with 13 of these. So if you've already learned how to do it, or you're doing it this weekend, this would be a good weekend to do it, but you're making 13 of these. And then next week, I'll be showing you how to seam the bag. So it's a rather long tutorial. It's about 50 minutes long, 50, I think. And I would love if you guys tune in to do that. And I actually show how to seam it together, where to start, all that. We have it for right and left-handed crocheters. So and then I actually show you the sequence for putting the crab stitch on, and sewing in the handles and everything, and finishing off your bag. So yeah, and then we'll have a video on the linen stitch. So there may be, because of some vacations around here, Joanne with GoodKnitKisses here, that you see her chatting, and I will kind of be rotating on days out. So there may be a Friday or so that you don't see me join you live, but the videos and things and the blogs will launch. And so keep an eye always on your email. So if you're not part of our email list, why not? Go to GoodKnitKisses.com and go subscribe to our newsletter, and then you won't miss a stitch, because that will get emailed out to you when we launch the blog, which is the written version of the patterns. And of course, those have ads, but we do always put a link on there if you want to get the ad-free version on our Ravelry and Etsy stores, which obviously support Good Knit Kisses and continuing on. So we love if you'd join us over there. So yeah, but even on vacation, we're trying to keep you all in stitches over here. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, we just really enjoy keeping you guys in all the yarny projects. So, but we do try and plan for that. But I just mean, like, if you don't see me on a Friday, no, I haven't disappeared. I'm just taking a break. So yeah, and with summer, you know, we might plan in a few more spots like that, you know, for vacays. So we have a ton of birthdays in my family in August, and I think I forget, I think some in hers, but anyway, so that's always a day. So I'm trying to kind of ramp up for that too. So anyway, I'm cutting it short today. I'm going to head out and get started on this next thing, but much love to you all. You guys have a great day, and happy knitting and crochet. We'll see you soon. Bye, everyone. Boop.